Welcome to Wildlife Acoustics. This video will describe how to update the firmware for the Songmeter Micro 2 wildlife recorder. The Songmeter Micro 2 uses a programmed firmware to define its internal functions. The firmware can be updated in the field by way of a small digital file. New firmware update files are made available for download at the Wildlife Acoustics website. This allows Wildlife Acoustics to provide periodic maintenance updates as well as add new features for your Songmeter Micro 2. You can check the current firmware on your Songmeter Micro 2 by way of the status screen in the Songmeter Configurator app. My Songmeter Micro 2 has previously been detected and is listed in the recorder's screen. Here is my Songmeter Micro 2, and you can see it is currently powered off. I'll tap the status icon for the Songmeter Micro 2 in the recorder's screen. Aha! The Songmeter Configurator app is displaying an alert message which tells me the firmware version of my Songmeter Micro 2 is out of date. This is because the Songmeter Configurator app is aware of the currently available online firmware version. The status screen is displaying the firmware version from the last time the Songmeter Micro 2 was powered on and detected. Now I will power the Songmeter Micro 2 on. The timer in the status screen changes to just now, indicating that the displayed information is now current. The firmware version doesn't change, which means the old firmware is still installed. I have confirmed I need to update the firmware. I'll go back to the recorder screen. I'll press and hold the pair button on the Songmeter Micro 2. The pair icon becomes available in the Songmeter Configurator app. I'll tap the pair icon to complete the connection between the recorder and the app. The configure icon now becomes available. I'll tap the configure icon to go to the configuration editor screen. I'll insert a micro SD memory card into the Songmeter Micro 2. I'll go to the Utilities menu in the Configuration Editor and choose Format SD Card. This step is not a requirement, but it does assure me that the Songmeter Micro 2 does see the empty micro SD card with no problems. Always turn the power off before you remove the micro SD card. I'll now connect the formatted micro SD card to my computer. I'll launch a web browser and go to the Wildlife Acoustics website. I'll go to the Resources tab and choose Downloads. The website asks me to log into my user account. I'll do that and then click on the Songmeter Micro family icon. I'll click the View button. Now I can choose to download the firmware file. I'll go ahead and click the Download button, and the file is sent to my Downloads folder. I'll open the Downloads folder and drag to copy the firmware file onto the micro SD card. If you are on a Mac, make sure to eject the micro SD card before you physically disconnect it from the computer. Now place the card back into the Songmeter Micro 2. I'll power the Songmeter Micro 2 on and then press and hold the pair button. The pair icon becomes available in the recorder screen. I'll tap that to complete the pairing. When I see the configure icon in the recorder screen, I'll tap that to go back to the configuration editor screen. Once again, I'll tap on the icon for the Utilities menu, and this time I'll choose the option to load firmware. I get a message to confirm the update and also letting me know the Songmeter Micro 2 will unpair while it is updating. I'll tap the button to proceed. Watch the front panel LEDs. The firmware update may take up to a minute. When it is complete, all three LEDs will flash quickly green, indicating the update was successful. Since I did see the LEDs flash green, I'm confident the firmware update was successful. I don't need to pair the recorder with the app to check. I'll go back to the recorder screen. The SongMeter Micro 2 is powered on and currently detected by the SongMeter Configurator app. I'll tap the status icon and I no longer get the message to update the firmware. I can see that the currently installed firmware version of my SongMeter Micro 2 is now up to date. Thank you for watching.